Hello, everyone. My name is Nick. Welcome to my book review channel. This is the first review of the channel. A little bit about what I would like to do with this channel. I've developed a big interest in middle grade horror novels like Goosebumps books over the past couple years. I grew up with those. My older brother had a lot of them. So growing up, I read quite a bit and was very, very much into the Goosebump books. By the time I was sort of age to start reading them, they were coming out with the reprints in the early 2000s. So I jumped on, those and reread a lot of his. Um, and in the last couple of years, I've come back to those and I've kind of relived a lot of that same joy when I was a kid, and I've gone and branched out and have obtained, other like knockoff Goosebump books from around the same time, like the Deadtime stories and the Bone Chillers. I thought today it would be cool to start with one of the knockoff series, so I chose the Deadtime stories. My brother had some of these books, but um, I really, really loved these. My grandmother read me one. It wasn't this particular one, but but a lot of them I think are up there and better than a lot of Goosebump books, of the original Goosebump books that uh, came out. Um, this one I got later. This one he didn't own, and I hunt down. And this one is very middle of the road to me, in terms of some of the other Dead Time story books, which I think are great, children horror books. This one, of course, is cover is done by Tim Jacobus, the original Goosebumps illustrator. Uh, did the majority of all the original Goosebump books and Series 2000 books. It takes quite a liking to the Chucky doll. This is Hurley the Hobo. He's sort of the main antagonist in the book. The two protagonists, or the main narrator, is the boy named Willie. It takes place in his house. And of course, I will be spoiling the book here. Um, but in his basement, he has a little toy town, and there's a train track that runs through it. And there is a thunderstorm while his friend Zach is over, and the toys come to life along with Hurley, of course. Hurley is the mastermind. He has these freaky green eyes, and he's always watching, and seems like he's a step ahead of the boys throughout the entire book. You have some other, toy enemies, villains in here. There's one that's a parody of the Cookie Monster, which I thought was very funny. The Mookie Monster, I believe. Very funny. Bigger toy that is kind of one of his Hurley's main henchmen, so to speak. Um, there is Willie's sister, the name of the narrator. Susie, she has a doll that the boys in the beginning of the book they hit with the toy train, which, these kids kind of had it coming. um, that it's a doll with like a flattened head, and she comes to life and kind of joins in on the terror. Near the end of the book, there's kind of a battle with the army men, and there's like some flying dragons that spit actual fire, which is kind of neat. Some helicopters, kind of shooting things at the boys, and um, kind of fun actiony there at the end. But the very ending is pretty creepy. The boys, so Willie and Zach go to his house on this train, and when they're leaving, thinking that this whole nightmare is over against Hurley the Hobo, they see him on like a bench near the train, and he is human now, and so he jumps on the train with them. I guess another cart, and the book just kind of ends there, which is pretty good ending, I think. In the Deadtime storybooks, this one is the only one to receive a sequel. There's a return to Teeny Town, so I'm eager to read that one and see like what happens with these characters. But yeah, this was sort of my first book review here. Um, this one I would give maybe, I guess we'll do out of 10, maybe like a 6 out of 10. Thought it was pretty decent. I'm excited to review the other ones next. Thank you for tuning in, of course, and feel free to leave me a comment, anything like that, and let me know your thoughts on it if you've read this. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next one.